All right, good evening. Good evening. I'm sleepy. I just ate. You know how that is. All right. I just saw me and my daughter went to see Captain America today. But we had to watch, we try to keep up with all the Marvel movies. We missed some, but then when I had my DVD player, we would get them and watch them. But now we got Disney Plus, so we're watching. But we had to watch, because she hit me to the fact that, Disney Plus has all these shows now based off the movies. And sometimes you need to watch the show in order to understand what's going on in the movie. So we watched, what was it? What is he? The Falcon and Winter Soldier. And then we went and saw the movie. And at one point, I was kind of like, do we really have to watch this? This is what I was thinking. But I'm glad we did watch it because I would have missed some things in the movie. So anyway, that was a nice outing. It's spring break in most of the districts that I work in, probably all the districts that I work in. So I got spring break. I'm sure there's some school out there still in session. But my eyes are kind of heavy because I just ate. We got in about an hour ago, I guess, and just ate. But anyway, and I'm just sleepy. So, but I'm gonna work through this and get through this. What I want to do tonight. All right. So, this is a continuation, of things that have been going on with me and the people surrounding me, the gang stalking and bullying and blah, 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 this, that, and the other. So I was at the gym the other day. And like I said, I see some of these people there. And there's a young lady that we had the same trainer, very nice person, always speaks, always, she has to me, she has a kind heart, kind spirit. But I don't, know her that well. This is when we did train together, but she was there. I spoke to her. And there were a group of women with her. So they were in one section of the gym. So I went over because I was looking for, I think it's called the Roman chair. Because, you know, they moved some of their equipment around in different rooms or whatever. And I was looking for it and I didn't see it. And they were in that room. I kind of noticed when I walked over there and looked, I don't know these other women. I just know her. It got quiet. It got interestingly quiet. And, you know, sometimes you want to make sure, you know, you're not being paranoid or whatever when you've gone through these types of things. But it got interestingly quiet. And I just felt the energy just focused on me. Not like focus, you know, but, you know, toward me, looking at me. And I said to myself, wow. I said, I don't even know them. And I could just kind of feel that energy. And I said, you know, Pissy must have said some terribly egregious things about me where I'm getting looks from people. I mean, I didn't feel them looking at me negatively. I'm talking about the other time I was in there when I felt the Hellcat stare on me. I said, what could this motherfucker have said? So that's what I was going to do my reading on the other night, to find out what did this motherfucker say. But, you know, as the days passed, I realized it really don't matter what he said because he wasn't the originator of the bullshit. Now, I have talked about this young woman before who I thought was a cousin. That's this Z, this Bleedin. I said, she the one who started the shit. She the one who started this shit. Now, I worked at that gym when Marbles owned it. I might have said this before at some point in a reading, not in the series of lives that I've been doing lately, on Bitch Made Bojangles over there, Brianna Jewel Bellamy. Because she had to crawl her ass all the way up to Cleveland to get involved in this shit. But anyway, this is the one she called her Earth Angel. She did a video on her a while ago when me and her were texting one another. I think this wasn't even when they was attacking her ass. She just attacked them with a video. Called this girl a pale, that looked like a pale orangutan or some shit like that, until she had to get involved when she thought money was involved. And in her sexcapades. Then she became an Earth Angel. But anyway, and lied on me. Don't know shit. They're like, you just a busybody, bitch, from all the way across the country. Who the fuck are you, bitch? But any motherfucking way. I said, you know, this girl, that's what I was saying. I worked at that gym. One summer I worked there, and like I said, just about every shift, except for maybe like one or two, he had me, Marbles, who owned the gym, had me working. And my job was, I was a greeter. People came in, I was the first face you saw, and the members would scan their key tag, or if they had to pay, whatever, you know, that type of thing. Now, I had fun at that motherfucker, okay? I lost weight. I liked it. I liked the environment. So I told Miss Bleedin about it, who I thought was a cousin. Not first, but how can I say, you know, entered her life or she entered mine when, whatever, because the lady raised me, brought her to visit me when I was in seminary in Atlanta. I think she was about 15 or 16 years old. When I come home, I moved back here. I went to seminary. So I was kind of like not really in the church, but, you know, kind of, but not really. But people thought I was. So they asked me to come preach for the youth group. And I said, okay. And lady raised me said, why don't you ask Bleedin? Of course, she didn't call her Bleed. if she want to go. I said, okay. I called her and asked if she wants to go. She said, yeah. So, she hung out with me for a while after that. Every weekend, she would come by. I would go pick her up. I asked if she want to hang out, okay? Not clung on to an earth angel. See, Brianna Jo Bellamy doesn't know. Everything for her is war. Everything for her is competition. She doesn't have any friends. She doesn't know what friendship is. She doesn't know what relationship is. Because inevitably, if they haven't, them two probably going to be fighting with each other. If they haven't yet, okay? They both cut from the same cloth, though. Backstabbers. Haters. And the jealousy is real. But anyway, didn't see her for a while, few years. Of course, she went her own way. I went my own way, had my daughter and whatnot. And then, kind of hooked back up again, okay, with her and a few other, one other family member, cousin that she had been hanging out with. That I didn't know her that well. She was more of a distant cousin. But anyway, so, relationship, kind of formed again. So I told her, come on to the gym, come on up there, lose. So she said she wants to lose some weight. Come on up there and lose some weight. Now, these motherfuckers, like I said, they had a side door. And we were not supposed to go in and out of that door. It was the fire. Well, would that have been the fire door? Yeah, I think so. But, so anytime I did leave out of that door, I had to get permission. I had to ask the assistant or the day manager, can I go out that door? Because my car would be like, as opposed to me walking out the front, going all the way around, go out that side door, that way to the back door right there. But the preference was that we didn't go in and out of that door. But at night, I found out later on after hours, they had some business, okay, that I wasn't a part of and wouldn't be a part of, okay? But for those who were, okay, whatever, women going in and out that side door. So there was a fire in that gym. It was in November, I believe 2017 or maybe 16, something like that. Maybe 2016. There was a fire in the gym. It was an upstairs and a downstairs. They had put a sauna in there. And I to this day, I really don't know what the fire was caused by. Okay, pretty suspicious to me, but nevertheless, but I never asked anyone what was it. I got a call, I was getting ready to go to work. I got a call from the day manager. There was a fire at the gym. Oh lordy me. Oh no. So I called Bleedin and I said there was a fire at the gym. She made a comment to me about, and it's so funny, that morning when it was a fire, I went in to work, but I didn't go in through the front. I went in, parked in the back, went in, I passed that fire door, and I looked and I saw it was slightly ajar. It was slightly open. And, I looked and I said, that's not supposed to be like that, but, maybe somebody's in there. But I did not go in that door. I went all the way to the front. And the door was locked because it was like first shift, when the gym was just opening that morning. So we were standing outside waiting, and for Pissies to come open the door. They was like, he's parked. Because did I call Marbles to say, the door is, it's locked. We can't get in. I might have, because a few times I had to call him because either he didn't show up for his class or he would be late, so I would call him sometime, most of the time he didn't answer, or I would text, but every blue moon he would. Sometimes if he didn't show up, the motherfucker just didn't show up. But anyway, so Pissies opens the door. That's right. I text Marbles. And I said, the door is not open, blah, blah. Somebody says, well, Pissies just parked. These people didn't call him Pissies and Marbles. This is my names for him. He's, he'll be here to open the door. I said, okay. Because Marbles didn't get back to me right away. So he, opened the door. And Marbles texted me or called me back. He either texted me or called. I think he called me. And I told him, I said, oh, the door was locked, but, you know, your brother came and opened the door for us. And he said, okay. And he gave me the code to the alarm to turn it off. I didn't have any of that. The night manager, I told her, this was after the fire, I was talking to her, I said, he gave me the code to, you know, turn the alarm off, but his brother had already done it. And she said, he gave you the code? I said, yeah. She said, he gave you the code for the alarm? I said, yeah. She said, he must really trust you because I think she said, I don't even have a code. And she said, he called you back? I said, yeah. She said, he really trusts you because he won't even call me back because he saw that I wasn't on no silly ass shit. But that day, anyway, so I go downstairs and Pisces is down there, and I said, the door was open upstairs. What door? Just nasty. And that was his way. Well, again, he wasn't like that with me at first. This is when I noticed he started to have this irritation toward me, because before that he was always very respectful to me. And I said, the side door. What side door? You know, and I was like, what the fuck is this problem? You know what the fuck I'm talking about? I said, that side door I noticed was open. You know, I said it wasn't open wide, but it was open. I thought maybe you were already in here. No. And I said, okay, whatever. I don't know what the fuck his problem is. Okay. Well, then, nevertheless, come to find out, the next day, I wake up, get ready to go to work. I get a call from the day manager. It was a fire, you know, at the gym. You know, it's closed for the day. Oh, Lordy me, what didn't happen? So I called Bleedin, and I said, girl, it was a fire at the gym. And she said, well, I can't remember exactly, but I do remember this exact. I can't remember all the in-between talk. And she said, well, they shouldn't be letting people in and out that side door. And I'm thinking, huh? The fuck you mean? I said, well, they don't let people in and out that side door. People are not allowed to go in and out that side door. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They shouldn't be letting people go in and out that side door. And I said to her, I said, we're not allowed, people are not allowed to go in and out that side door. I said, you know, what are you talking about? I said, I work there. And I'm there most of the time that it's open. And I said, because he had me day shift, night shift. It was summer. You know, I was teaching. So, you know, summer school. I mean, it was summertime. Oh, sorry. You know, so I had the free time rather, to work. Like I said, I'm sleepy. So just bear with me, get my thoughts together. So anyway, I said to her, I said, well, what do you mean? I said, I know who goes in and out that side door. I said, I work there, and I'm there most of the time that the gym is open. I said, the employees are not allowed to go in and out that side door. I said, whenever I do go outside that door, I have to get permission, you know, from the manager. They do let people go in and out that side door, and they shouldn't be letting people go in and out that side door. I said, okay. I got off the phone with that bitch. I said, this bitch, how fucking embarrassing. I told her, come there, because the first trainer I had is the one where I lost a whole lot of weight. So she had this program, you know, and had some of the people she trained, you know, the food program, and we was working with people. She had a business or whatever, and we were like, I don't know, consultants, I guess you could say. And so I was trying to encourage her, you know, come on up here and get with my trainer's program or whatever, and take some of the classes. It's fun or whatever. You know, you lose some weight because you want everybody. You know, folks always want to lose weight or whatever. And I said to myself, how fucking embarrassing. So this bitch, I knew when the gym was closed, folks was going in and out that side door after hours. I said, this bitch done got herself caught up in the bullshit. The late night bullshit, going in and out that side fucking door. And whatever they got going on, which It don't take a genius to figure that out. I said, this is a dangerous bitch. This is my fucking job. Now, I wasn't getting paid number $9 an hour, but it was still my job. And that made me, how that made me look? That's your fucking cousin. I mean, it wasn't like this ain't a huge gym we're talking about. I said, okay. That's how I knew she had something to do with that motherfucker throwing me up out of there, manhandling me and shit like, Jolly the Black fucking Giant. Pissies. What I call them? Monsters, pissies, balls. So anyways, I was talking to my sibling one day about it. And before I could even say anything, he fell out laughing. He said, oh, she basically telling you what she doing. I said, exactly. I see motherfuckers, they do their dirt, but then they always end up spilling their guts about the shit. So once again, like I said, how embarrassing. And this is my job. So I was like, I can't deal with her. This is about the second or third time that I'm aware of the dirty ass shit that she's done behind my back. No more. I'm done. I don't know anything about that fire. Okay, I'm sure that's all been settled and taken care of, hopefully. Okay, I don't know anything about that, but bitch, you come to my fucking job. I invited you to come up here and lose weight, not get involved in the whorehouse. And that's when monsters, pissies started saying nasty, raunchy things to me and talking to me like I wasn't shit. Before that, he was very respectful toward me. I was like, this bitch that had everything to do with this motherfucker putting my ass out. Okay. So when she got involved with those people, I don't know, because see, she had told me that she didn't like them people and she was better than them and she didn't need to be nice to them. And you nice to them, I ain't gonna be nice to them. Well, this is my job, and I don't mind being friendly with people. I don't have a problem with being friendly with people. Anybody. I don't have no issue with nobody up in here. But apparently, you did. Because whatever she got her ass involved in up there with those motherfuckers. Okay. But so nevertheless, anyway. So I knew that, like I said, when that motherfucker kicked me up out of there, I walked up out of there. I was on my way home. I tried to call the lady who raised me to tell her, let me tell you what just happened. And I was almost home, and something said, bitch, go to the fucking police station and file a report on this motherfucking ass, because he had no right putting his hands on you. So I did. And when I was there, I called the lady who raised me, called me back, and I told her what happened. And I said, Zarita, Bleedin had everything to do with this. And I was so pissed. I was like, I hate that bitch guts. And she was like, oh, no, don't be that way. Don't be. I said, this is my job. I said, and I don't know what the fuck she's doing in there besides what everybody else is doing, fucking and screwing and stuff, late night hours. I said, but this man put his hands on me. And I talked to the police and everything. I told them what happened, and they was just like, well, did anybody see? I said, yeah, we was all downstairs at this point because the top was closed because of the fire. I said, yeah, a whole bunch of people. Had to be about 30, 40 people down there. I said, but they said, well, they're not going to vouch for you because of who they are and who you are. I was like, exactly. And I had lost a lot of weight. I'm not very tall. Okay. I'm not short, but I'm not tall. So, and I lost a lot. I was wearing a size like 1. And the officer looked at, well, actually, it was the captain came out. One was just officer, another one was captain. He was talking to me. He was like, I know you ain't do nothing to him with your little self. You couldn't. I said, well, exactly. But and they were like, no, he can't put his hands on you. He has no right to put his hands on you for any reason. I said, exactly. So, I wrote up my statement or whatever. They went up there, which I didn't think they were going to. At least one of them did. I didn't think they were going to do. But they did. And the man called me, and the officer called me and told me that he said he admitted to doing it. He said he just said that you called him nigga, and that's why he did. I said, no, I called him nigga after he put his hands on him. But he was like, it don't matter. When you called him nigga, he can't put his hands on him. So do you want to go proceed, and press charges and have to go before the court people and the magistrate and all? I was like, hell yeah. Fuck this nigga. A few weeks went by, though. I was sitting on my couch one day, and I said to myself, you know what? I'm not going to proceed. I wrote him a letter, I think, after I decided not to. I wrote him a letter, basically, asking, why did you do that? Okay, and I talked about this, and he probably made fun and probably posted it all up on the walls for everybody to look at and laugh at and all of that type of thing, which speaks to his level of maturity, not mine. And I was sitting on my couch. I said, I'm not going to proceed with this because, like the officer said, all the people sitting down there, they're not going to vouch for you because of who they are. And they're men. You know how that goes. And I said, yeah. And I thought about it. I said, then, I got to deal with them, got to deal with the fandom, got to deal with the mama and all of this type of shit. Fuck it. It's not even worth it. And I saw a couple people after that, before I made that decision, in between, after being thrown all over the place to deciding, I'm not going to do it. I saw a couple people who were down there. And as soon as I saw them and they saw my face, like they don't see me, that type of thing. And I was like, this is just weird, and I'm not going to deal with this shit. So I did write him a letter. Like I said, a couple of people asked me, did he apologize to you? I said, no, he never did, but he did call. I heard the clang of the weights in the background. I heard the music in the background. And I said, he just sat there on the phone, didn't say anything. I think he actually called twice. I wasn't sure the second time. It was another call that I got where it was just dead silence, but I knew that first time it was him, But back to this Bleedin bitch. So I really don't know when she got herself involved there with them, not only those men or whatever the core women are, that whatever they were doing. I don't know. But I knew after that, bitch, I'm never talking to your motherfucking ass again. This is about the second, third time you done did some shit to me. And I've never done anything to you, but be kind of more of a friend, a mentor. No one supported you. People act like they couldn't stand your own family, which thought I was a part of. Act like they couldn't stand your motherfucking guts. They talked about you like a fucking dog. And when I was there, I would stop them and say, don't talk about her like that. And motherfucking bitch, one time I told you, I was all the way in Atlanta and they got talking about your motherfucking ass. And I was like, why do y'all say that about her? Or whatever, what's the problem? I don't see an issue with her, okay? Where they say, I don't know, I don't care what they say. You need to get to know a person for yourself. And I think the girl was so upset, not because, I really like Nikki. Well, what she had been doing after that, she would call me, period. She would still call me, and I just would sit on the phone. I wouldn't talk to her. Because I was just so disgusted. And, I really am not having an argument. You know what the fuck you did. Because what she was doing was, before he did that. Now, I had been talking to this girl since she was like 16 years old. She had to be like in her late 20s. No, at this point, I think she was in her 30s. So I know how you act. I know how, we'd be on the phone, and she just stopped talking and start talking to somebody else, and I'm in the middle of a sentence, but the bitch is just off in another word. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Or we're in the middle of talking and she just hang up. Strange behavior. Or you come to my house and I'm talking to you and she got her phone not looking at me. And I said to myself, what is this bitch up to? What is she done? And I told her one time, I said, I'm talking to you. Well, I just have to have something in my hand. No, bitch, I've been talking to you since you were 16 years old. We've been had these motherfuckers, cell phones. You're trying to hide something or you feel guilty about something. But again, at the time, I didn't know exactly confirmation. I didn't know exactly what the issue was. This was before he beat my ass, okay? And let's just call it what it is. Now, some people watching who may have been down there like, he didn't beat her ass. He grabbed me up and manhandled me. So I let that go on with her about maybe 4 times. And I was just like, nah, something is up. And then that happened or whatever. And she would call me period. And no, bitch, I'm not having a conversation with you. You know what the fuck you did. And I don't need to talk about it. I don't need to ask you. You know what you did. But see, I didn't know really the fullness. All I know, okay, she want to fuck these niggas. And I don't know. For some reason, she got an issue with me about it. I didn't know what was said. I still don't know what she said to them or anything. Calling, you want to go here? No, bitch, I don't want to go nowhere with you. Because I don't know what's going to happen to my motherfucking ass. Hanging out with you, the way you act. I've never done anything to but be a friend to your blowjobs, Scruffy the dog, pissy ass Scruffy. Shitting on yourself ass Scruffy the dog, Brianna Jewel Bellamy. You bitch, shut the fuck up. You just a fucking busybody. On shit you know nothing about. Just because I wants to be involved in the fun too. I'm bored. Dick over there and little pussy. So you just mind your fucking business. For once. Because bitch, I told you this shit. And you just took it and ran with it to act a goddamn fool. But anyway. Bitch, I didn't do anything to you. But love on your raggedy ass. No, your mother wouldn't even love on your fucking ass. Showed you a world you wouldn't know shit about. And bitch, I don't give a fuck what you say. I was the first person to take you to see Karen when I went to see Karen for a reading. And you were with me. You was about 17, 18 maybe. And I introduced you to her in that office building over there on Superior. A block or two up from 55th and Superior, bitch. I took you there and I introduced you to her. Bitch, don't fuck with me, bitch. I'm so sick of you. You ain't no you were. Bitch, yes, I was. See, jealousy, that kind of jealousy and envy that shit runs deep. People with weird issues that they want to project onto you. And these mommy issues. And that's what it is. Bitch, I'm not your fucking mother. But for mothers who have done this type of shit to their daughters, y'all are fucked up because you fucked your daughters' heads up so much. And some of you purposely, they don't know how to form friendships with other women and women that are older than them because all they see is your mean, hateful ass. And this one girl, Z, that I'm talking about, Bleedin, her mother's, well, when I thought they were my family, would have been my first cousin. This girl would have been my second. It's her daughter. You mean, hateful bitch. Period, point blank. And you treat the girl like shit. And you've been treating her like shit all her fucking life. And I saw it with my own fucking eyes. I didn't believe it. I heard people talking about how they would gang up on the girl, and I saw it with my own fucking eyes one day. And I was in shock. See, you an evil, nasty woman. So I go to get the girl one day when she was going to the fashion school. I sat in that living room, in that nasty ass house, and watched this girl's mother and her sister gang up. They was like they was tag teaming. Dogging the girl out. Tag teaming. And that's when I had first got back home. Back here. And I couldn't understand that shit. And I didn't say anything. And I said, well, this is the shit people been telling me they've been doing to this girl. No wonder the bitch got low self-esteem. No wonder the bitch feel like everybody's out to get her and hates her fucking guts. No wonder the bitch can't form healthy bonds and healthy relationships with women. I'm hearing of her age and also older. Because the sister was older. And the sister and the mom was tag teaming on the bitch. No fucking wonder. And anything an older woman had that she earned in her life, this bitch want to steal it. Like Bojangles over there. Bitch made Breonna Jewel Bellamy. Same shit. I was abused. Shut up, bitch. I ain't talking about Bleedin. The older woman, Karen, I had a dream she gave me all her powers. No, you didn't have no dream she gave you all her nothing. You want what you perceive as power. Woman's, I don't know, I think she probably in her 70s now. Maybe close to 80s. Spiritualist. Been one shit, probably, I know before that bitch was born, probably. Long time. She used to, when they had the local DJs and stuff, she used to do zodiac readings on the local R&B station. But you put these young women, mothers like that, put your daughters, these young women in these, they don't feel secure. They don't have a sense of security and safety around other women. Or women that are older than them. Because you project your hatred onto them. Your jealousy and your rage and your despair. Or whatever the fuck it is that you've been through. And you take it out on the children. Your seed. Once again. That you brought forth into this realm. And they carry that with them like baggage. Looking for love. Looking for, the warmth of touch, human touch. And equating the sexual act with that. Thinking that that's what it is. And you know how that go. We know what happened with that. They get used. And then some of these mothers, hey, it's the truth. They pimp their daughters out. I just think that's just disgusting. Pimp them out to Uncle such and such. I ain't talking about on the street, though they do that. I met a girl who told me that her mother did that. Her mother was a drug addict. I'm sure a lot of you have met them or have gone through this. So trigger warning. I'm not trying to trigger anyone. Okay, but let us trigger ourselves into healing from the bullshit. I'll pimp them out to Uncle such and such. I had to do it. A cutting such and such. See, when you young people from Lady Who Raised Me Family, when y'all was doing all of that dream infiltration, kicking my ass and all of that kind of stuff in the spirit realm. See, I saw a whole lot of shit that you didn't expect that I was gonna see. It was disgusting. And one of the dreams, to this day, I'm like, I don't know why I don't understand that particular, because some of the dreams were so sickening, but this one, it was so disgusting. But she was the victim in the fucking dream. I said she couldn't have participated in this. I don't understand what this is supposed to do. What is this? Or if it was supposed to be some kind of sympathy thing for me to come back to y'all. Oh, what's happening? No, hell no. So you pimping them out to cutting and uncles and all of that type of shit. And aunties and all of that type of shit. This is what here we do. I ain't the only person. If you watching Bleedin Mama, I ain't the only person. The girl was told repeatedly, your mother is your problem. Bitch, I'm not your fucking problem. I just want to help my mother. I told you. Karen told you. Other people told you. You cannot help her. But at the same time, I don't give you no fucking room for what you did to me. And what you continue to try to do to me. See, it'd be more than just, she just jealous. Now, jealousy and envy is some deadly shit. What does it spring from? What's the root of it? What's the root cause of it? It might vary from person to person. You so busy, I want to be a healer. I want to be no, you want to be a healer. You have to heal yourself. It's not for you to look out for people to admire you. You want admiration. You want people to look up to you with a sense of love, admiration, and respect. Okay? Who doesn't want that? Okay. But you want it so bad, Bleed, that what you have done, like Bojangles over there, bitch made Jackleg Bojangles, Brianna Joy Bellamy, you have steered others the wrong way and led them down a dangerous path. Because I remember that one dream infiltration you did when you brought that ex in of mine. Motherfucker, fuck you, okay? Please. And I guess my feelings were supposed to be hurt about that. Not at all. Because I gave him the warning. Nigga, if we feel like we got to put hands on each other, we don't need to be together. And a week later, that's what he did. Okay, Mr. Police Officer. Yeah, Judge, what I get? Okay, thank you for the restraining order. And Judge told me, bitch, if you talk to him too, if you go near him, you're going to be in trouble. Mr. Judge, you ain't got to worry about that shit. What the fuck I said. So, nigga, if you got involved because you was mad, so there are people out there, they don't mind getting slapped up side their head and shit. Go have a ball. They'll welcome it. I'm not that person, and I told you that shit. And then want to lay down with you. Fuck out of here. But anyway, I cannot understand. They had a family Facebook group. This girl got on there one time singing and stuff, looked high as fuck. And I know they was talking about her. But she sings. I don't know what she do now. And then she dismissed herself from the group. I said one time, I told him, I said, let's all get together, maybe like one Sunday a month, and have lunch, dinner, something like that, and so we can all stay in touch with one another. He's go believe, well, what we gonna be, fake friends? No, we're going to be family and stay in touch with one another. That's what the fuck we gonna do. But you sure got with it when y'all decided to kick my ass and stalk and harass and bully me. And bitch, ain't no need for you to say you wouldn't do that. I was sitting on my porch one day and I saw you with that big ass view would go flying past my house. I said, what the fuck is she doing? So you've been stalking me for a long time. Long before I was at that motherfucking thing. You've been stalking me, my every step, for a long time. Even when we was talking, you was stalking and watching and listening and lurking and looking. I'm betting her and all of that. No, you're not. I'm stronger, I'm smart, I'm more spiritual than that. No, you're none of that. I'm sexier than her. No, you're not. I can be a freak and she's better than her. No, you cannot. You can be smart. You can be beautiful and smart. And I said smart. And the freak and the sheet and Miss Sexy, all of that in your own self and in your own being, but not betting me, not betting nobody else. I just feel like this goes back once again, okay, to this mothering, putting the child in the spirit of competition. Somebody told me one time, this is on my dad's side, that something was said to one of my cousins on my dad's side. Why can't you do like my sibling's name was? He changed his name, Brad. Nikki and Brad. Why are you saying these things to your children? Y'all don't know us. Well, you damn sure don't know me. But you shouldn't do that. Because it's not speaking to them, it's speaking to you. If you feel they ain't doing something good enough, it's speaking to you. Well, some of it speaks to them. I'm not going to just, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying like it speaks to somewhat of your parenting. And I'm not saying that, like parenting is not an easy thing. Don't get me wrong. But I'm talking about the intention to hurt the child. And there are parents out here who have every intention of hurting their child. That's their intention. Now, okay, I hurt the child. I said something, I did some things, by mistake. I didn't know. I know better now. I'm sorry. If I had known better, I wouldn't have directed you that way. I'm learning too. I'm growing. As you're growing, I'm still growing, blah, blah, blah. That we're not talking about that. Like when I was a little girl, I wanted to dance. I wanted to take dance classes. And I'll ask the lady who raised me, she let me take ballet, but she wouldn't let me take dance. I wanted to take dance like modern, dance, jazz, that Alvin Ailey type shit. And she kept telling me no. When I got older, we were talking about it, and she said the reason she didn't let me do this because I was in the church and they taught against that. And she said, but I know better now. Had I known that then, I would have let you take it. I would have signed you up for it. But that's where my mind was. I'm not talking about that type of thing. I'm talking about the intention to hurt. I mean, it's just like this intention to keep children, your child codependent on you. Okay. Keep them weak. To make them weak and to keep them weak. I kept telling this girl when she was graduating from high school, what you want to do? She's like, what you want to do? Here, I finished graduate school. What you want to do? Where you want to go? I don't know, which is okay when you're 17, 18 years old. You don't know. I said, well, why don't you try, are you going to go to college? I don't know. I said, why don't you try Spelman? And I said, we can get some paper, I can help you with the application process, this, that, and the other. Well, I don't know. Don't I have to, I can't pay for it. I said, girl, get a loan. She does what everybody else do. Just get them school loans. And she said, well, I have to pay it back. I said, hey, everybody got to pay that back. it don't mean everybody pay it back. You know what I'm saying? I said, but it's really not that bad. There's scholarships, there's grants, there's all types of things. Well, see, at the time I didn't understand. I was like, I don't understand why she won't even look into it, okay? She didn't know what she wanted to do. But I realized, I said, this girl, as I got to know her, I said, this girl may have said something to her mother, and her mother shot it down. You talking to your children like they ain't shit, you ain't gonna be shit, you can't. The girl told me one time her mother was staring at her. She said, what are you staring at? She said, a dog look at his shit, I could look at mine too. That's what she said. I wouldn't be surprised. See, these types of things. And then you set the child is set on a path of destruction. And so when they do destructive things, some of these parents who have the intention here to hurt their child, they revel in it. They love it. Like Lady raised me, I could tell when I got older, she loved to see me when I would be upset, hurt, felt like I couldn't move forward, felt like I couldn't go on, or I could see it all over. I said, look, I would sit down and be like, look at her. She likes to see me frustrated. I think I told her that one time. I know that's natural. I know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm not 15. I'm in my 40s. I know what I'm saying. So you can say they ain't shit. They wouldn't make it without me. They wouldn't be nothing without me. The girl can't even work a job. And they had their jars in the basement and all. I said all this before, some of this, and doing all kind of egregious things to them in the background to purposely sabotage their movement so that they can't move in life. And then that person takes that, when they get older, and projects it onto others and does dangerous things to others, and be looking and seeking for some kind of admiration, some kind of love, some kind of respect, feeling like I want to be a leader of some sort. No, you just want to be loved. But when you do get it, a lot of times people in these situations, when you do get it, you don't understand it, or you're repulsed by it because you're so used to the hate. That's this girl, Bleedin. Now I could sit here, and I have been like, bitch, I'm sick of your motherfucking ass. You did all this dirty ass shit to me, and you continue to do it, and you done got people to gang up on me, bullying me, and talk about me like dog people I don't even know. You saw me make a friend online, crazy and nutty as the bitch is, got her involved because, nah, bitch, you ain't gonna have no friends. You walked away from me. You goddamn right I did. Because even with all that, self-preservation, bitch. Big old nigga who doesn't realize and recognize his own strength and has no control of his emotions. You got him saying shit to him. For him to do me like that? Yeah, bitch, bye. Sayonara. Arrivederci. No, you can't come this way any longer. See, like, I'm not your problem. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do this reading tonight because I do want to know what was said about me from your lying ass. I'm taking pictures. This was way back then, putting them on my personal Facebook. And here it is. I look up, you taking the same exact kind of pictures. I said, what is this shit? Okay, this copycat shit. Just like crazy ass Bojangles over there. Brianna Joe Bellamy, same shit. Except, I feel like for you, well, both of what you motherfuckers did was dangerous as fuck. But I didn't know this bitch. I talked to her for 3 or 4 months. Bitch, I had you hanging around for years. And you were supposed to be a blood relative. Showed you things. Taught you some things. Not that you didn't share things with me, to show me some things, teach me some things. Hell, age ain't got nothing to do with that. Children can teach adults, and they do. But bitch, I'm not your fucking problem nor your issue. You're not going to outshine me, and bitch, you're not going to take shit from me. You never have and you never will. And I'm going to say, just like I did for her, I take back all my energy, my power, my essence, my being, my divinity, my destiny, etc., 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 everything from Zarita, August, Eggleton, Heru, or whatever the fuck, whatever, which way the name go. All of it. It does not belong to you. It's mine. And you will never have it, and you will never reign in it. You go figure out your fucking self, your abilities, your talents, which I always encouraged you. Bitch, I told you, you got the bitch is an artist bar none. I don't know about now. I told you, you got $1 million right in your fucking hands. All that mousy shit. Stop. And you continue on if you want to. I'm just saying this. My spirit is stop and grow in you, in your being. Your mother don't appreciate you. Oh, well, quit letting her divide and spoil you within yourself. Because that's all she want to do. I mean, somebody, because she ain't got hers. I don't know what that means. They ain't got her something. Whatever it is, I need to know about this whole situation, about what was said about me, the lies that were spewed from your fucking lips. Is it in the Bible? Let me see. You know how they say, it be shit in the Bible. Oh, it be shit. We say things that we don't say what the Bible say, and the Bible don't say that. Okay, so let me look up this up real quick. It's not a direct Bible verse. The phrase, don't bite the hand that feeds you, is a common saying advising against being ungrateful or hostile towards those who help or support you. And while not a direct Bible verse, the principle of gratitude and kindness is emphasized throughout the Bible. Meaning, the saying, don't bite the hand that feeds you, means to avoid acting negatively towards someone who has been kind or helpful to you. Brianna Jewel Bellamy, Bojangles, bitch maid, jackleg Bojangles, blowjobs, bumbaclot, blowjobs, buckshots, Scruffy, the animal. Bitch, you shut the fuck up, because you don't know shit. I don't give a fuck what this lying ass heifer has said to you. Just because you want to come up here and have fun and get some money. And lay down with her ass and whatever, whoever else you could crawl up on. Or let them crawl up on you. Now, bitch, you tell me one day in my face. You can email me, kenyattasintuition@yahoo.com, where I was not supportive to you or kind to you. You can't. Just like I was talking to Phoenix a while ago. Long time ago. And she was caught up in the rapture of the bullshit herself. And I asked her, what have I done to you all? to hurt you or to be negatively. What? And she said, you have never done anything to us, Nikki, and no one can say that you have. Thank you. I know. So, bitch, you can keep on with your pretend and your fucking pretense. It's disgusting. One shuffle. Queen of Cups, upright. Judgment, upright. Ten of Cups, in reverse. King of Swords, upright. Princess of Swords, upright. Bitch, what was out to your motherfucking ass? Now, you may have never liked me, because see, Raj told me the one day. Because that bitch could read. And now y'all hated each other, but y'all probably joined forces to attack me. Because the men told y'all to. But the bitch damn near cried. Well, she was crying. And she said, nigga, this girl don't love you. And she ain't never loved you. Okay. Now, bitch, I wasn't ever nothing but kind to your fucking ass. Supportive. Nurturing. Listening. Hell, gathering folk together. Come on, y'all, let's do this. Come on, y'all. Come to my house. Let's eat. Go out. Have fun. Be merry. Enjoy each other's company. Fill each other's cups up together as a quote-unquote family. And you wonder why. I say, thank God I'm not a part of it. Fuck out of here. Nikki calling me. Nikki, can you help me with my child? The bitch down south, Tamika, asked me for 2 different children to keep her fucking kids. No, not for a day or a couple of months. Nikki, can you think you can keep her? What do you mean keep her? Like raise her? No, I can't. Then the other one, you think you can? No, bitch. The other one, bitch, my mama put me out. Pumpkin. My mama put me out. Well, bitch, you can stay here tonight. That night became 2.5 months. Woman raised me, come to my house, said, Nikki, this girl got your house looking like hoarders. The bitch, you brought so much shit in the, I was like, I don't even know when she brought all this shit in the fucking house. But then you want to talk about me behind my back, and bitch, you had no place to stay. You didn't ask, could you stay there longer? I didn't tell you to get out. I did finally tell you to get out when I was going out of town, because you had that motherfucking man in my house, and you think I didn't know. Your own husband who wouldn't give you a fucking place to stay, who you was begging every night to help you find a place to stay. But I ain't shit. And bitch, I saw when your brother got married, me and Bleedin walked up in that reception at that fucking bar, and you whispering to people talking about me, shit, motherfuckers, I don't even fucking know. I'm like, look at this shit. I gave this bitch a place to stay for 2.5 months. Interrupted my flow with my child. You keep your children in dangerous situations. I'm not keeping me and my daughter in no dangerous situation. And I told you the day that you left, the shit between you and the man was volatile, and I don't want that shit in my house. And she thinks just because she got that house, she's something bad. No, my grandparents left me the fucking house. I ain't got nothing to do with nobody else's grandparents or what they did or did. And I'm talking about, for people that's watching, grandparents, my father's father and stepmother left me and my sibling that house. So what other people's grandparents' parents did for this, I ain't got shit to do with that. Hell yeah, I'm gonna stay here. What the fuck are you talking about? My name is on the shit. He left. Okay, I'm gonna go in there. Well, you think if you wasn't staying in this house, you would be able to pay your rent? Yes, bitch, because this ain't the first place I've ever lived. I work and pay my fucking rent. What the fuck are you talking about? But you want to talk about me like I ain't shit. Talking about me all over town. Got people I don't know from Adam looking at me nutty and crazy. Like they wants to kick my ass, and I don't even know this bitch. These mother, who are you people? Got a nutty ass Bojangles over there, breeded bitch, slandering me and defaming me all over the fucking World Wide Web. Cause you think it's cute. We cute and sexy. We gonna banish this bitch so don't nobody love her. And make all her businesses fall to shit. Disgrace. Have we all had arguments? That's what people do. But I've never done anything to any of you all to deserve any of this shit. Oh, that's right. When Phoenix Astro projected to me, and I told crazy ass Brianna Jewel Bellamy, Bojangles over there, Scruffy, and I saw Phoenix, I said, bitch, why are you doing this? What are you doing? Because, Nikki, you got something coming to you, and I'm going to take it. I want it for myself. I told that bitch, because I really didn't know what she meant or what she was talking about. So I'm sure the bitch pulled some cards. I'm going to get involved in this shit, too. She ain't gonna have nothing. But if she got coming, I'm going to get that shit. I made a video about it. Call yourself judging me, putting me in the seat of, I'm hearing fire of judgment. For what? And I'm hearing nothing. You haven't done anything exactly. Just like the bitch said to me on the phone, you ain't never done nothing to none of us. And then can't nobody say you have. Okay. I didn't do nothing to them bitches at that goddamn gym. I didn't do nothing to marbles and pissies. And you think you better than us. No, you think I'm better than you. Because I don't crawl on my back or bend on my knees and worship your fucking ass. I'm not supposed to. Gonna make sure this bitch don't have no love. Come on, pissies. It's right here in the car. Come on, pissies. Let's target this bitch. Let me tell you what she said, bitch, pissies. Let me tell you who she is, what she does. And more than likely, the shit that your raggedy ass has done is what you said that I have done. You think I judge you for your nastiness and your dirty ass ways. You thought I judged you. I didn't. I wasn't going to do some of this. And I told her, I ain't going to do that shit. Is that what you want to do? Be careful, bitch. You judge you. I keep saying I'm 12 years older than your fucking ass. You don't know what I did in my younger days. And it's none of your fucking business. Good Miss Goody Two Shoes. Okay, I can be that. What difference do it make to you? I ain't Miss Goody Two Shoes. I ain't never been Miss Goody Two Shoes. But just because I don't crawl and act like I just I bathe in sewer water, just get in the sewer. and screw every Tom and Harry Dick that comes along, and let every woman jump on top of me, and take every drug known to man, and drink myself into oblivion, and get myself caught up in dumb shit, does not mean that I'm Miss Goody Two Shoes. See, your thinking is fucking warped. 8 of Cups, upright. But goddamn, I'd rather be Miss Goody Two Shoes. Ace of Wands, upright. The Hermit, in reverse. The World, in reverse. So we just gonna make up and say the most egregious shit about her that we know in our heart is not true. We just gonna lie on her. To the world. So she can't have nothing and nobody. So don't nobody love or want her. She think her shit don't stink. No, you think my shit don't stink. And if I did think my shit don't stink, what is that to you? You walk around like your shit don't stink, but you just make sure it don't. Anybody out there been ever eaten raw? Eaten a raw diet? I did that shit twice when I was much younger. Man, you take a shit, not one smell. For real. You know how the Bible do talk about, you know, and that some of them laws of the university y'all talk about and all that kind of stuff. Be careful what you bring in, not just physically. And what you allow to fester up in you. You clean that shit. You eat them fruits and vegetables, that vegan shit, raw. Now, I don't know. I've seen people eat raw meat. I don't know how that works. Okay, I never had raw meat. Well, that's smoked. I was gonna say the salmon, but smoked. Take you nice shit after you do that for a few days. It's like, wow, there's no smell at all. Just no smell, nothing. Yeah, so some people shit don't stink, literally. Okay. Mad because I walked this back to bleed. Mad because I walked away from your fucking ass. Okay. Because no, I was not going to continue to allow you to do the dirty ass shit that you would do to me. Especially when you were making it so obvious. No, fuck you, bitch. I'm on my own. Okay. And that pissed you off, okay? I feel like you felt like you didn't want me to have myself or a sense of myself, a sense of my being, okay? Because you were angry and you wanted to get pissies involved and then whoever else involved to target me, bully me, lie on me, stalk me, harass me, do all kind of egregious things to me spiritually. Hell, that Phoenix did something one night that was so ridiculous. I just was like, wow, I couldn't believe it. Twice. 2 different things. The one who said, you ain't never did nothing else. But then came back later, I'm sorry, wanting to apologize. Never face to face. You can talk about a person so dirty and low and nasty and target them and go all around town and say all type of terrible things about them. Hope to get them fired from their job. Because, bitch, I do feel like you called my job when I was working at one of them colleges and said something. Okay. A room a door I opened for you. Come on in. And looking at all them white faces, teaching them kids. The fuck is wrong with you? I know. Okay. Well, I got people, I'm out and about and I'm feeling death stares and all of this type of shit. Interesting. Or the room get quiet. I'm just looking for the PC equipment. There she go. Now who the fuck are you? I don't know you motherfuckers. Never seen you a fucking day in my life. But apparently you've seen me. And that you just was going to just do this and do this and do this for however long. And actually, that white powder that I know you put in my fucking house, I don't know if that was some kind of death magic, something or other, if that was some cocaine or some shit. At first, I just naturally assumed, I said, there go the death powder shit. They did the black magic witchcraft. They just threw me all off for a long time. But I was still able to move and function, bitch, because I got the mind to do that. I got shit I got to do. I can't be sitting up here laid up. I got work to do. Work through it. And then I said, well, what if there was some drugs or some shit? They call themselves gonna call the police. The bitch got drugs in the house. Because, bitch, we know you do that shit. And you've been doing it. I don't know why you try to think you were hiding something. Or you thought you were hiding something from me. Bitch, go live your fucking life. Do what you want to do. Four Wands in reverse. The Strength card. Upright. Okay. Seven of Wands upright. See, even you all had issue that I was living in that house. Especially when I decorated the house really nice. And I did that with my own hands. You walked in and said, damn, Nikki. Well, what am I supposed to be living in? A cesspool? I can't help it because your mama didn't give a damn about her dwelling. And had y'all living in filth. So you want to take that away from me. You got with the ex when I was still talking to him. Probably fucking and sucking his brains out. I'm betting her. I don't like your poor ass. But I must have to show you I'm betting her. I can love you betting her. Because I'm betting her, I'm sexy than her, I'm pretty than her, I'm smarter than her, I'm more spiritual than her. Can't you see that? Let me show you. I can suck your dick better than her. I can fuck you better than her. I can do all this better than her. They want me to have my living, my home that my grandparents left me. My dwelling that y'all came and threw the dead animals and the nails all up in my fucking driveway and the dead birds and on my porch and all of that type of shit. And a dirty ass bag you threw in front of the house with the dirty pad in it, and you throwing your nasty ass used panties all up in the foyer of the house and just wrecking the house. No wonder when you came in my house, my grandfather looked at you and hissed at you. He knew you was dirty and he wants you up in his shit. He scared me. I know he do. You found strength in that. Like when you came in my dream and you and the ex and you call yourself choking me. Scared. Talking about that's power. To bully and harass someone spiritually. But whatever your fucking and drive past it, whatever your fucking issues, you could never say it. Come to me physically or call. I got a problem with you, bitch, and say something. And you led people. You, Bleedin, Zarita, you led people. Gathered people and led people. You and Pissies and whoever else. You and Pissies. To do this shit. We gonna have power over her. Two of Wands. Upright. The Lovers. Upright. Okay. Prince of Pentacles. In fucking reverse. I don't know. This is I don't know. See, you got involved in tarot. Call yourself having a tarot business. See, a couple things. I told you. When I was going, before you was hanging out with Phoenix, I told you. I was going to Karen for reading. I would love to read tarot full time. I dump your ass and you go start a business, but didn't complete it. I don't know. Maybe you started another one. I don't know. I told you when I first got back here, there was this store on a street here called Coventry when I first moved back to Cleveland. And the woman who owned the store, it was kind of like maybe like a consignment shop. I think, I wouldn't say thrifty, I don't know. But she had all kind of Asian clothes in there. Kimono. I had bought this beautiful, beautiful long pink silk kimono, and it had flowers all over. It was really beautiful. That was one thing that stayed back when I moved to New York. Okay, I gave it away. I had one of the like Chinese dresses. It was red, and I had a blue Asian inspired top garment. That I got a picture, and bitch, don't you say I don't, because I got a picture with me, you, and the lady who raised me, and I had it on. You probably don't even remember when we took that picture. And I was telling you that I used to, when I would watch movies, especially when they were like The Last Samurai, you know, when the culture that was represented in the movie was Japanese culture, and how I just felt so connected to it and how much I loved it. Next thing I know, I Asian and the Korean, you just like Phoenix said, you had no identity. You sought to steal everything from everybody, just like Bojangles, Brianna Joy Bellamy, your bestie. Both of y'all you the exact same. The exact same. Phoenix said she was going to change her name legally. I'm going to do it too. And before the girl could even get to it, you ran and did it. The girl say she want to go to school to get her PhD. You said you want to go to school to get your PhD. The girl say she want to study film or radio. You say you want to study. No, good well, you ain't had no interest in that. I say I had my television show. I want a television show. I'm working at theater. I want to work in theater. Every single thing. But you wanted to not only take my future or just myself, whatever you found or read in your cards. Because Almitra told me you gave her a ring. She said she did good. I'm sure she did. So you reading your cards and your Ouija board and calling on whatever spirits to tell you about me. And who I was and what I was supposed to do and what was there for me. Constant, like I said, you've been stalking me a long time. But that's what you and your people do. Stalk in the black magic witchcraft. And what other, and the sexual perversions that go on. That's what y'all do. And ain't no need of y'all being mad because the lady who raised me didn't allow those things to happen to me. I was money to her. That's all it was. Money. Now you so busy looking at what my love life was supposed to be or is supposed to be. But I said was what it was supposed to be at the time. Because of the choices that you have made concerning love. My life is none of your business. And you ain't going to stop shit. What they say, what God has for me is for me. Even when I was in that Facebook group, I told you about that girl. I stopped talking to your ass and you got in that group and you was lying your ass left and right, telling people when you traveled to this country, you traveled to that country. And I'm reading it, y'all like this bitch ain't been nowhere but right over there on Lamson in East Cleveland. Lying your fucking ass off. I got off that motherfucking group, and who knows? Because me and the girl fell out, and who knows what you said to her. But I sure did let her know that bitch is lying. And when you was trying to cop the shit Karen was doing, you goddamn right I told her. I said, look at this bitch. I created my own speech. I said she tried, because Cam gave me all her powers. I said she trying to take her shit. That's all you do. Bitch, I'm not your fucking problem, bitch. And that's what you did, and that's what you led people into, to try to make sure that what you read and whatever little demons you called and imps and all of that type of things, okay, that you saw or whatever about me, you want to try to make sure would not happen. And I'm even here to deem me like not credible, not a credible resource or a credible source. Like I didn't know what I was talking about. I'm here like she don't know who she is. She not worthy, not like me. You ought to look up to me. You ought to worship me. You ought to walk in my shoes or walk with me and walk in my light, this, that, and the other. Like it's a you versus me. And anybody who would listen to that stuff, like, why, bitch, why would you compare yourself to her? Why can't you just be you and do your thing in you? You for the dummies that follow you, they have no fucking insight to recognize and realize this bitch is competing with this bitch. Because why is she comparing? Don't listen to her, listen to me. No, bitch, if you don't need people to listen to you, just listen to you. This is what I want to show you. No, you feel it's a competition because you have a state of, you're competitive in your own mind. Your heart, your soul, you compete with everybody. But you felt so threatened by me and who I am and my life and what I got going on. And bitch, I never had to know your fucking ass. If that woman hadn't told me to go pick your ass up that day and take you to that motherfucking service where I was preaching at, I never would have thought about you twice. I am hearing you are scum, the scum of the earth, to do that. And you got people doing black magic on me. I've seen people, I'm like, who is this person? You just got people, you do not recognize and realize what you're doing to what you have done to yourself. Leading people down the wrong path, teaching them wrong things. Because I'm hearing you're not sure. And you know you're not sure. You're leading, I'm hearing. You leading. I got to lead, I got to be in charge, You're not the credible source. You're lying to people. You don't know what you're talking about. And that is dangerous. It is dangerous to do that to others. See, y'all think this shit is a joke. Funny. Ha ha he he. I don't. I never have. Oh, you didn't want me to have, what's her love life gonna be? She can't have no love. She damn sure can't have nobody with no money. She can't be fruitful. Okay, here. I'll make sure she's not fruitful and multiply her business, in other words, so it doesn't grow. Any business she start, like you get on my app or you have your little friends come to me on the app and they lie with their little lying ass reviews to make my ratings go down. Call a dummy like Brianna Jewel Bellamy. Now she can't, I don't want her to be her friend. I'm supposed to be, it's just supposed to be me. I'm going to replace Nikki with her. These are the things that you have done to me. The Empress, the Star. I don't care if you like it or not. Am I saying the Empress, the Star over you? No, bitch. That's your line of thinking. That's your way of thinking. Bitch, I told you multiple times who you were, the gifts that you had. And at one time you asked me to give you a general reading, and I gave you a beautiful reading about you, and you laughed and you scoffed. That demon running around up in your veins. And I said to myself, is this bitch laughing? It's a beautiful reading. And I heard loud as say, that's why she suffers, and that's why she will always suffer. So that you can, all of this shit that you've tried to do to me, bitch, this where you gonna be. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Tower card. I mean, that's your ending. And your beginning. You started off that way with that damn mama you have. And that will be your end. Okay. And return the sender on your motherfucking ass, whoever it is. You mad? Somebody's mad than a motherfucker or trying to get in. Return to sender on you. 2 shuffles. Okay, bitch. I dodged a bullet with your ass. No way in hell. That motherfucker is huge. Well, I don't know what he looked like now. That motherfucker is huge. He is strong. I wasn't kidding when I said the motherfucker shaped like Frankenstein, like a square, a rectangle. He's huge. He is massive. And I don't think but back then, he may know now, I don't think he realized his strength. You thought that was cute. See, bitches like you are dangerous. And here you are, a fake flexing bitch. Damn, these cards just ready. He would pit. He can be huge. And look like a man, but he is not emotionally stable to handle and compose himself. No, any man, I'll say this, biologically, but allowing the clamoring of women, silly women, jealous women, gossipy women to dictate his moves is not emotionally stable. And I don't know what you said to him, and we're gonna see if we can find out for him to feel that he needed to go to that level. And in front of people, it was about 40 people down there. Children were down there. Didn't care. Tanika, see, you've been involved with them for a minute before I really realized. Nikki, they let people, as if you felt like you were telling me something like, this dumb bitch don't even know I had to tell her what's going on. Bitch, I know people was going in and about that door after hours. You dumb heifer. Everybody know that. After hours. I'm talking about during, but how you know? You're rarely there. You come to like 1 or 2 classes a week. Or you come up here just to talk to me at the end of my shift. Like that time he passed by and stiffened up when he saw you. Girl, why you think he did that when he saw me? All right, bitch. You do what you want to do. You want to fuck these men just like the rest of the Cleveland and Cleveland Heights who ain't ever seen nobody before? Fine. But bitch, now you making shit dangerous for me. That motherfucker's huge. And I wouldn't give a fuck. I did weigh all of 2 pounds, but I wouldn't give a fuck, bitch, if I weighed 1,000 pounds. Of my size now. All it take from them niggas is one blow. They're angry. And they like, that nigga felt like steel. Something crossed my mind just now. And you thought it was cute and funny. bitch say to these people. I had these people into the city looking at me all crazy like they want to kill me or some shit, and I don't even know. Oh, well, definitely that I'm a broke ass, but I don't know why it would matter to motherfuckers anyway. Let me tell you about who and what she is. Inside scoop. I can tell you, I'm a cousin. I can tell you who what she is. Okay, she's a happiness hater. Okay. And there you go. Pissies, they could be pissies and marbles. And bitch, you couldn't have told these motherfuckers that I was a divination abuser at the time. I wasn't doing tarot, but you're the divination abuser. So you've been into this shit for a long fucking time. That night you asked me if you want to do weed to both me. No, bitch, I recognize now you have been doing that shit. Fine, if you want to do any of that shit, fine, bitch. But you put me in danger. Physically, I mean, spiritually, psychologically, who knows what the fuck you was doing behind the scenes and coming in there smiling in my face. Let's see. I don't know. Cock blocking in reverse. Okay. Probably, I don't know, maybe told the nigga I was cock blocking, or you've been trying to cock block me in terms of my love life, not with them. Like Brianna Jewel Bailey, she wants both of them. Excuse me? Bitch, I didn't tell you that. No, you want both of them. And you have to spill your guilty guts to relieve you of the guilt of the nasty ass shit you plotting and planning to do. I don't know, this hustling. What does it say? Making it rain, focused on money, getting it. That I wasn't doing nothing, that I couldn't do nothing, that I was broke. Like I said, that thing came up, broke ass. Don't buy them beads from her. She got that idea from me. Or some shit like that. She don't know business. She ain't no business person. That's probably what you told the motherfucker when I told him, hey, I got a business idea, a business proposal. Despite the fact that you acted a goddamn fool. She don't know business. You. And you do? Oh, that's right. You were lying to them about who and what you are. But they believed your dumb ass. Which I can't understand how they did. You prostituting for their fucking ass. I don't get it. But stupid is as stupid does. What else? And return the sender on your motherfucking ass, bitch. Okay. That I was fake. Don't believe that. She try to act like she nice, but she not nice. She not a nice person. That I'm a time waster. What it say? Stuck, no changes, limited. She can't help y'all. She don't know nothing. She ain't nobody. I don't know. Did you tell somebody I was a cyber bully? Which you are? Same shit, different day. The bitch is stuck. She can't do nothing. She ain't nobody. Just because she got them degrees, that don't mean nothing. Let me say this. I'm not saying that a person who hasn't gone to college and doesn't have any degrees and all of that kind of stuff is less than. But I will say this, goddamn. A person who has taken the time to go to school and put the work in, that is to be counted for something. I don't give a fuck whether people like that shit or not. After I graduated from graduate school, I was in Memphis, Tennessee. I went to Memphis, Tennessee. Church of God in Christ I was in. I went to work in the, what was that?